Are we working now? Is it working? Hopefully it's working. Okay. Whoops, and I didn't bring AirPlay back up. This is a good start. Good start to the first real art video I'm making for YouTube. How's it going? Yes, that's right. It's my first, well, not my first real art video for YouTube. I've made other ones, but this one is going to be a little bit different. That's very bright. What the hell? Okay, so first things first, in preparation for me making videos for YouTube, I've been messing with a lot of settings on my computer and Streamlabs. So hopefully everything is working and recording properly and picking up all the audio channels, and hopefully it's all just good. If not, then I guess we'll try again maybe on the weekend. Anyways, so today is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to just draw something. I'm not just going to make something up off the top of my head. I came up with an idea kind of with a friend to help me come up with this. I'm going to let the dice do the thinking. So what that means is that I have a list, well, several lists. Whoops. There we go. Oh, we'll start right here. Okay. Yes, I have a 6-sided dice. Hey, Leah, how's it going? And a few different lists that determine different aspects of the drawing I'm going to create today. So the first one, as you can see here, the creature type. Pretty simple. If I roll a 1, it'll be a goblin, orc, you know, roll a 4, demon, so on and so forth. That's how each of these are going to work. There's color palettes, features, overall tone. We'll get to those. So let's start with, should actually move this out of the way. Like I said, this is my first time doing this type of thing, so it's going to be a little bit jank, but okay. First roll. 3. Witch. Okay. Bam. Bring this up. Whoops. Not that. You. Okay. Witch. This is gonna be weird to do. I need more monitors. Alright. Okay. So, there we go. Glad I'm on time today. Yeah, I'm having fun doing this. And Nocturnal Delirium is the one that helped me kind of come up with this, just to give her some credit. So thank you very much. You type in real time. Yeah, it's just the text, you know, thing that you can add right in Streamlabs. Yo, hamster, how's it going? Okay. Second roll. I have everything all over the place. This is such a mess right now. Now this is going to choose basically the overall kind of color scheme that I go with. 1, black and white, easy peasy. Where did I put the thing? That looks like it says "bew." That thing in the middle is not supposed to, it's the "and" symbol. Oops. Am I gonna have enough room? Okay, we're just gonna write "bew." It's not actually, that's an E. And that's a special thing. Black and white, bew. Okay. Temu helped with the strange monster dice. Yes, it did. We should be thanking Temu for this. Okay, color selector. Now, okay, this is what's supposed to be. If I were to roll monochromatic or black and white with a color, then that's what this was going to decide. What the extra, either the monochromatic color was going to be or the extra color I added to the black and white. So we got just black and white, so we obviously don't need that. The main feature, this is just the feature that will have like a more prominent look with whatever creature, or it'll have like a very, like if I land on wings, then it has to have wings, obviously. If I land on teeth, then it's gonna have really big, noticeable teeth of some kind. That's kind of just what that means. 3 again. Tail. Alright. So it's gotta have something going on with, oops, tail. Alright. Next. Tone. I think this is kind of self-explanatory. It's just the overall kind of look and feel for, and it'll kind of affect, I guess, the style a little bit too. It's all gonna look like my art, you know, it's all gonna be under my kind of umbrella of style, but this will kind of just paint, maybe more so, I think, more like the background type stuff. Okay. That's a 6. So, serene and peaceful. Alright. Last one, object. Now this is just featuring, I gotta add in one of these objects into the drawing somehow. As you can tell, for 6, I couldn't think of anything else. Okay. 5, gore. Easy enough. Okay. So that's it. I gotta do a black and white witch with a tail in a peaceful setting, but still has gore. Alright. Challenge accepted. Peaceful gore, right. Okay. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Now the second thing that I was messing with was recording settings for like music and stuff. Hopefully, you guys gotta let me know if you can hear the music when I start playing it, and then hopefully it doesn't get recorded. If it does, then YouTube is gonna be not happy about that. Maybe I should just pull up something that's copyright free for now, despite the annoying commercials. Hell yeah. Like a dangerous siren, kind of, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna pull up some copyright free stuff for now, just to make life easy, and because I don't know how this is gonna record. No, not upbeat. Never upbeat. There we go. Played this. No commercials. A bunch of times because it's good and long, so I don't gotta worry about playing anything else for a while at least. Soon as the damn commercial ends. And there's another one. That's good. Okay, in the meantime, I will reposition my camera. And like, yes, I got an O-ring like from the top of my computer so now I can see my face. Oops. Oh. Properly. It's actually very bright. You're seeing it too properly. With her tail. That's not a bad idea. Okay, so first let's get some back painting. What am I gonna how am I gonna okay. So how you guys doing tonight? Anybody got anything cool going on? So this is gonna take some messing around. I highly doubt I'm actually gonna finish whatever it is I'm making tonight. Oh, okay, wait, I think I just thought of something better. Let's change the canvas dimensions a little bit. I'm just gonna eyeball it. This is not like I'm actually gonna print this out or anything. Oh, I forgot the gummies. Also, hopefully my voice is coming through better. I've rebalanced out the mic and the music, and I played with. Oh, I forgot to change one thing back. Hey, okay, there. Now I don't know how much that changed for you, but it's on the proper setting now, at least. What was gore? They're pretty good? Okay, good. Yeah, I went back and was listening to some of the, like, my game recordings, and it's like, you can barely hear the games I'm playing. My voice is coming through way too loud and, like, not very clear. I gotta grab something, hold on. So, I don't know, it was a mess. Ugh, okay. Also, I think I might have to learn how to do some, well, yeah, I guess learn how to do some proper video editing with the recording for this, because there's gonna be a lot of bullshit, like me, right now, pretty much. There are people are not gonna want to watch. I don't know how typical of a witch I want to go. Maybe I shouldn't go like so Halloween with it. Maybe not. It's gonna be a coffee night, I guess. How do you make a witch peaceful? Oh. Yeah. It's like every stream I gotta go and adjust this. Not even every stream, just every time I go to use my headphones. All the wires over there are just a mess. Anytime I need to access anything, it's like I gotta go rearrange a bunch of wires that just really mess up a bunch of other things. And okay. What if black and white? Okay, let's make that less harsh on everybody's eyes. Wow, not pointing anywhere near where it was supposed to be pointing. I'm trying to think of like peaceful things that a witch would do. Oh, I think I got it. It's gonna be maybe weird to try and do this in black and white. If I can just have like a solid idea kind of sketched out by the end of the stream, I'll be happy, I think, at this point. Caffeine fuel, by the way, cheers. Oh, damn. Hopefully good weird. I'm like hell-bent on just like naturally making that pointy hat when I don't think I should. Okay, what if... Okay. That's smaller there. Yeah. No, not like that. Rain water. This is a bean water positive stream. Yo, Andy. I honestly thought about reading a book. That was one of the things that I was thinking. Yo, Yeti, how's it going? How have you been, dude? All time we were the song. It was. woo. You are a woo artist. Like, I can't even like decide how I want to angle her. Like, that's how. Okay, I think I got it. I know I've said that like probably several times. Let's see if I can make this work. Trying to get like kind of a, not completely behind, but sort of like on an angle. Much of an angle. As of right now, I think it is. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think I know some music I should be playing for making a witch. I'll get to it later, though. I'm not sure if it's actually copyright free, so I don't know. Got a big fucking nose. I mean, I guess a witch would be, but that's not the kind. Like I said, I'm trying not to do Halloween witch. To resemble Lady Dimitrescu, because she kind of looks like she could pass as a witch. If you didn't know she was a vampire. You saw a face below that? What do you mean? The nose looks normal. Oh, yeah, I just kind of fixed it a little bit. It was a little worse than that a minute ago. Smells good. You know, I guess a loophole I can do kind of for the peaceful is that what's peaceful for a witch? Well, it's still probably gonna be something awful. As long as she looks happy about it, then. Creepy, thank you. That's exactly what I'm going for. I love using the stucco to get some texture, like anything that has flesh that I don't want to, that I want to look unattractive. Basically, I always do a layer of stucco, usually as a highlight. Sometimes I'll make it black. It adds such good texture for like mottled shitty skin. Well, she wasn't killing people. That's true-ish. I mean, you can say that about anybody, really. It's not really an entirely fair statement. Mouth is sticking out weird. Scott. Actually, this might be better. I wonder if I should give her a pupil, or if I just leave it like a hollowed out. That's that little dot, I think, might be just all she needs. Be slightly bigger just so you can see it. There you go. She got kind of like a man jaw a little bit. I gotta see if I can fix that. Man brow, yeah. Ooh, if I give her a bit more of a figure this way. Hell yeah. Tiffy time. do want something funky going on with her head. Like, I have an idea of kind of what I could do is kind of make all this look like vinage or yeah, like almost like she's either emerging from like a forest or she is the forest, like the vines and stuff are part of her. Like that, yeah. It's just a case of getting it to work. Face is so off a little bit to me. She needs to look a little happier. That way you know she's peaceful. Now she got a bit of a schnoz. Smell of like the artist of the music playing, I believe. The YouTube channel is White Bat Audio. I'm pretty sure the guy who owns the channel makes this music. Carl Casey, I believe his name is. So if you just look up White Bat Audio on YouTube, you can find this dude's channel. He's got a bunch of copyright-free cyberpunk stuff. Like this whole thing that I'm playing right now, I'm pretty sure is all him. I think. I'm pretty sure. Her mouth kind of reminds me of somebody from Silent Hill. Oh, that, like, there's a scene in the cutscene in the first Silent Hill game where you see fucking Dahlia Gillespie, is that her name in the game? I can't remember. The cult leader chick, and her face kind of looks like this. Like you're looking at her face on in the game in the cutscene, but like her face. This kind of reminds me of her face. Smells. Point sounding. Okay. Well, the name of this mix specifically on his channel is 4-Hour Cyberpunk Dark Synth Mix. It's got a big, like, yellow and, like, pink and red skull shooting lasers out of his eyes. If you want to find it. spend the whole stream just doing this face because that's the only part I know what I'm doing right now, honestly. Over a little bit, maybe. You know what's gonna be hard is showing gore in black and white. I think it can be done, but there's gonna be a little bit of the viewer's gonna have to use their imagination a little bit. Whoa, way too fat. That's yeah, they did that pretty well. What did she do? The black and white gore? Yeah. I'm not even sure. Well, I think I'm going to have it here. I just don't, like, maybe like an altar. And then, whoa, that's not the right thing. Excuse me. Yeah, with the crow, right? Yeah. She did a spectacular job on that. From a field of corn. The corn witch! Maybe. I was just gonna make her tail kinda, like, I could even make it come down and like wrap around this and then come up like that. It could be like holding something gory. Would be like a skull with a spine attached. If I got the banana as an object and I had to make a banana witch, oh man. I should do, I'm gonna maybe figure out a way of letting people have some input to what the dice rolls can be. I'll do that through Discord. for like the next one I do, obviously. Hell yeah, hamster. Self-munchalation. Realistically, oops, this should probably just be black. Hello, Salem. Don't you jump up on the bed and ruin everything. Damn it. Okay, wait, how did I have this before? Getting her to be part of the bushes. Yeah, getting her to be part of the foliage around. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly pretty much what I was going for. I'm glad you picked up on that by just the random smudges I made. It's obviously got a lot of work I need to do, but trying to decide how much of this I want to just be black. I bet, or I think maybe just be very black around the edges. Also, I'm just doing this on one layer. I wonder how much of a disaster that's gonna create for myself. I've gotten pretty used to just not really using a lot of layers, like 1, 2, maybe 3 the most. Try to just do everything on one layer so it kind of feels more like a painting, and all the colors mix in a way that I like more with the brushes that I use. Okay, I am digging this like darkness going around the edges. But what the hell is it? I don't know. Could be bushage? Gave her like a big hump on her back. I'm gonna fix that. Hunchback witch of the cornfields. Imagine seeing that. You're just driving along and then you see a hunchback witch just cruising, or maybe floating through a cornfield. Like, how many seconds would that take you to process what you're looking at? Several, I'm guessing. Just gonna scribble. Sometimes just doing the scribbling will kind of... It's like looking at a static TV. For a long time, you start to see things. That's kind of what the scribbling does. And then it gives me ideas on how to fill the rest of it in. Where would her be? Like there? I gotta make her spine tail better. Yep. Again, tree. They're supposed to start getting warmer again tomorrow. It's fucking bullshit. It's like that because it's getting hot already. My iPad is getting hot. I want to try to expand her body out this way, but the thing is that doesn't really look too peaceful, does it? Maybe is that just because it's only halfway there? This is a fucking banger. Song, I mean. I'm not just sitting there complimenting my own work. Aggressively. Man, I'm really fucking good at this shit. See this? Check this shit out. Yeah. Do I ever play The Ascent? I have that. First, yes, I like The Ascent. I haven't played it in a while, and I think I was stuck the last time I put it down. But I do really like that game. It's pretty cool. What's the top-down cyberpunk shooter game? Or we hope. That makes total sense, because this is straight up like cyberpunk music, and that is a cyberpunk game. Oh man, I should play some of the Ascent. See if I can get unstuck. I even got the DLC, I think, for it, and like I just never got that or got far enough to use it. There's co-op. You should help me get me unstuck. Do you have it on? I don't know if it's crossplay or not. Do you have it on PC? You have it on everything? I really like The Ascent. Okay. But yeah, I'm down to give that a go at some point. with that? Not really. Cat's trying to get my attention. I went to pet him and I just stuck my finger in his ear. Sorry, buddy. Doesn't look right the way it's hanging. I kind of like that. How it's like separated. But it's still running down her back. It's like a little weird to look at, kind of. I gotta add more. Forehead staring are we doing? Oh, a lot. That's good. That's what I want. Forehead cam. I'm open right now. Do you guys have any like categories or dice roll suggestions? I'm probably gonna open this up to my Discord at some point, but I'm just curious if anybody has anything off the top of their head that I could do. Like, it obviously would have to be geared towards building a creature. I could, at some point, do a completely, like, other thing, like, this example, like, fucking build a robot in just different parts of the robot, or have her, do, like a landscape, or like a scene, and then dice rolls determine what's in the scene. You know what I mean? Hashtag drunk Hitler. Appendicitis. Pendigigs. Like, what would the roles be for that? Because there is kind of something similar to that now. So it would be kind of similar to what I'm doing now, except it would all be more sentient, or like ultimately, I guess, like humanoid bipeds. And then you would obviously have one for like class and race, and you could just touch my arm. Is that one of my own hairs? I'm hoping that was a hair. Okay. What did I say? Race, class, yeah, that thing touching my arm just like completely wiped my brain. I think it was my hair. But yeah, I can see it. But that would be for like a completely separate like creature creator thing. I know you were probably referring to doing like a specific role for like for what I'm already doing, basically, right? Like adding in, I don't even know what you would call that. I guess maybe just demeanor. Because alignment and demeanor, that could be like two separate roles, depending how you interpret that, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just completely misreading what you're trying to say, but I am pretty sure one of those two ideas. I like that. That's definitely a thing I could do, because I want to leave it on creature lists all the time, although reminds me I should actually save that list somewhere else. I was doing that out of Discord when I had it this up. Oh. But I gotta stick that in like in a notepad or something. Time is it? 9:20. I should go make coffee. Okay. But just like building up. I think I understand what you're saying. I just don't know how that would translate to roles directly. Like if you could give me an example. What is that? There's like some roof floating over there that's like touching me like hair. Something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Gotta get me some coffee. We have secured coffee. Hell yeah. Huh. You guys aren't hearing the music. I know you said that you heard it. I just noticed that basically an icon that should be lighting up when the music is playing is not, and I don't know why. But if you guys are hearing it, whatever. Oh, maybe because I took it off the recording channel? Maybe. Okay, cool. Weird. Whatever. Anyway, let's get back to it. Pokemon type kind of dynamics. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Like, yeah, I have to incorporate an element somehow into them. That's a good idea. I like that. Yeah, I was actually thinking I gotta replace peaceful. Well, see, there's so many. I was thinking in my head before I added it. I was trying to think of like random things that I could make peaceful. It's just you know what the thing is? The thing is, I'm not gonna make peaceful stuff. Oh my god. It's there's got to be ways I can still manipulate this into being a little more peaceful. Because yeah, I agree. That's true. To be fair, one second. Oh no! Wait, hold on. I can do it. It is serene and peaceful. Serene can still have horror-like elements. I still don't know if I would call this serene, but it's definitely more serene than peaceful. It's just a prompt. That's true. It's also the first one I'm doing, so it's probably going to take a bit of like practice to nail these. Also, yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust the list to make them better. That's true, yeah. Unless I were to have laid off the black and made it like gray and white pretty much, that might have helped. But and if I made it a lot more minimalist, which is, I like making minimalist art, but it's like people don't like it when I make minimalist stuff. I think they kind of come, not that I let people dictate and necessarily totally what I make, because I obviously like making this like very busy chaotic stuff the most, but once in a while I'd like to do things that are not like that, and they are my usually most like unliked things. I have the storm kind of peaceful, yeah. Also, I wonder if I should go back to having chat on screen. That's a kind of a dangerous thing for if I'm making recordings. But I might go back to doing that if I can figure out where to fit it. But I should make it. I should make it look like it's her hair. While going like she's fucking Bayonetta. Come on. That one made me have like an internal jump. think I've hit a good cruising speed for this. I'm actually making more progress now than I thought I would. Thought I was gonna be stuck longer. Tail shouldn't have that squiggle. Makes it look weak. Just gotta have a strong witch lady tail. Definitely gets thick here. Also, I think I need a name for when I do these dice roll nights. Like Trad's Day. But I don't know. That's true, he did. Monster Mash. Monster Mashup? Monster Mash. What we got? Yeah, what about Monster Mashup? Or because I might not always do monsters too, you know what I mean? So maybe something to do with like the word dice or die. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, none of that is good. Ew. monster adopt-a-thon. You adopt the monsters that he makes? What is that? You know what I almost bought the other day? Fucking Tamagotchi. That's how fucking unhinged my buying habits can be. I didn't, but I wanted to see if I could get it and like somehow fuck with it with my thing that I have. Although it didn't, I was thinking run online, it seems like there probably isn't. I should do a high detailed horror version of a Tamagotchi. I know there's like a bunch. It's just, I can maybe like pick a few and that could be like a vote in my Discord. Oh, okay. So adopt means you just buy the thing. Get two tails. I don't know if they still make them, but you can still buy them new. Tamagotchis are cool. I had a couple. I was not good at keeping them alive, but they were cool. I think I waterlogged out. Damn. Rip Tamagotchi. Yeah, the guitar that they mixed into this was pretty cool. I don't know what this should be. Like the thing that the tail's wrapped around. If it was there's gotta be like a more obvious gory something. Like, I was thinking of, not necessarily gore, but it's kind of in the same category. It's just making this like a pile of skulls. tea and smoke time. He's fucking a severed head. It's yeah, it kind of is right now. It's gonna just be like holding it, but yeah, it's kind of doing something a little more illicit right than that right now, I think. I think a pile of skulls could work. So what can I replace peaceful and serene with, potentially? That would maybe still serve kind of the same purpose. But is maybe a little more adaptable to being in a horror setting. Oh! What if, I replaced it with like surreal or abstract. It's kind of not 100% the same thing as the other roles in that category. Actual serene one day. Just try to make something like peaceful and not scary at all. I honestly think about it every now and then, and I have done things like that in the past, just like some nature-y kind of stuff. And I probably, or I absolutely will do more stuff like that. I just gotta, fucking do it, I guess. I have ideas. I did paint a fox that one time, that's true. I've done other animals too, and I've done a couple just like landscapes. Surreal serene. My surreal usually comes off, if I'm not making it like super busy like this, it usually comes off more as bleak. Bleak! That's the role! Oh. There it is. I can't let myself forget that. Somebody write bleak in the necro pit. Just say bleak. Or all of you say bleak. Confuse the rest of everybody that's not in here. That's pretty much kind of what I was going for at first, but my art always gets carried away and turns into, the stuff that it turns into. So, like, that's... Oh. I could kind of do something to maybe make it a little bit more like a forest if I just... I wonder how this is even gonna work. Just go straight. No, this looks like garbage, doesn't it? It's fucking dog shit. What am I even doing? Just ruined everything. Oh god, I gotta throw my whole iPad out now. Okay, fuck that. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be kind of in the beginning. It was gonna be more like woodland kind of stuff, but then, yeah. If it wasn't black and white, then I could have had like a forest setting, and then had like a pile of gore in like a ritual kind of stuff. It could have just been a small pile, because I could have made it very red and just like stand out. But like, because it's black and white, having just a small pile or something like that doesn't really work. Nice. Perfect, that's exactly what I want. I blink and then just dip. Don't explain anything. That's Wandy. He listens to too much black metal. He just communicates in black metal now. Step into the room. Blink. And then step out. I read that in like you doing like a pterodactyl voice. Throw me into nightmares of the sun! Like how you always hear that one person in like any, usually the black metal shows, but a lot of metal shows, just whatever too, will always have the one pterodactyl in the audience shrieking all kinds of shit. Hill is still too thick at the end. There was going to be a spine attached, but I made the pile of skulls too tall. Not that I really needed it, I guess. This one skull is so big compared to the other ones, I'm going to have to make them bigger. And they're all like massive compared to the size of her head. Oh, whatever. She's not human. She's a little bit smaller than a person. Fuck it. I can always make these a bit smaller actually when I add the gray. Greyfriars Kirkyard? I've never heard of it. How haunted is it? Apparently, a priest did an exorcism on the cemetery, and that night was found dead in their house mysteriously. There was a picture taken of the actual exorcism, and in the photo, there's a figure looking out the window of a building that no one has entered in years. Well, that is quite weird. It's put that in the turn, or I guess you don't have the photos. You were listening to a podcast. I'd like to see those photos. If I can remember, I'm gonna look them up and maybe post them in Discord.
skulls I feel like are gonna be so fucking drained this year. Potion? Okay, cool. Hold on.
Oh yeah. For sure. Like, people obviously went and checked. Because it's a black shape.
Hold on. Is there a way I can
Get this on the
stream really quick? Give me 1 second. Studio mode. Should be here.
You know what this faster way of doing this is? Save the fucking thing.
I don't even know why I did it this way. I did it such a weird, hybrid way. Okay, full-way studio mode. Here's the image.
That's Buddy Bad Guy right there.
So I'm guessing that people have obviously gone and like looked at that space and see that it couldn't possibly just be something sitting on the windowsill or anything obvious like that, right? He was hired to do the exorcism by the township because of all the weird shit that was happening there. So he had a reporter and photographer with him that night. I wonder what the likelihood of it just being a teenager getting high was. You gotta roll all these things out. I am very much a believer in weird shit, but you gotta be cautious. So yeah, that's that.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Damn. Beaten to death. Were they able to tell what he was beaten to death with? No, I suppose I should keep reading all this out loud. But he was found beaten to death in his house. No sign of forced entry, and nothing was stolen. For the sake of the video that I'm making that's going on YouTube. Kung Fu Ghost. His murder was never solved in any way. Is that police incompetence, maybe? That definitely plays a role in a lot of situations. So many serial killers get away with doing shit for so long purely just because the cops fucking up in ways that they shouldn't have. There's no evidence. Well, it was obviously 100% demons. I mean, we're all in agreement with that, right? I just have to play devil's advocate for the normies. But I think it's pretty safe to say that he was obviously mauled to death by a 7-foot incubus. What is it now? Like, what has become of that place, you know? It's the oldest cemetery in Scotland.
Like what? So it's still like in operation. Like it's just a cemetery that people use. Are people able to still get buried there, or is it like full? I'm guessing by now. Instead of a massacre, and the cemetery was built on top of a massacre. You know what? In the UK, it's like hard not to build something on top of a massacre or a mass grave. To be honest. Then again, there's a lot of like supposedly haunted places, so I guess it makes sense. It's just pissed off ghosts everywhere in the UK. They did.
form of execution. Damn. They didn't read that out loud. They strapped people to cannons and blew them up as a form of execution. I don't know if I read that out loud the first time. I was just taking it in. That should just be the name of like a gore grind song. That's exactly that quote there. They strapped people to cannons and blew them up as a form of execution, end quote. That's the song title. I mean, with gore grind, that could be the name of the fucking band, honestly. Blown from a gun. That doesn't have the same ring to it. I didn't even think to really look for any more copyright-free music. It's hard to find good copyright-free stuff. I mean, this will easily take me into the stream. I could just keep it going, I guess. I'll try to find some more stuff. What it reminded you of a conspiracy that you're curious about, haven't followed up on. What is a conspiracy? You can't just mention a conspiracy around me and then not fill me in. I love me a good conspiracy. Huh. Maybe those people needed to be blown up. I mean, do we know what they did? Sometimes some people you know, gotta be blown up. I was gonna say, that's kind of what North Korea does now. Apparently one of the ways they execute people is they'll just put them out in like the middle of a field and launch rockets at them. They have basically infinite rockets because of China. So they do that. They rebelled against the empire. Okay. What's going on with the music? A weird pause. It's still playing. What? Can see if it starts anything in like a second when it hits the line. Wow, this is one big awkward fucking pause. Okay. There we go. Nancy Schaefer, a politician in Georgia, found with a gunshot to her back and husband shot in bed. They said it was a murder-suicide, but nobody could really figure out the motive. She had been outspoken about the corruption in child protective services and trying to figure out these missing kids. The theory is that she was killed for that. Interesting. Well, that's... I mean, without having more information than that sounds entirely possible. I mean, we hear what's going on with the fucking... What is it, Boeing? That's probably hunting down whistleblowers and killing them. You know, allegedly. Yeah, I heard about that. The guy who read or released the Hillary Clinton email committing suicide, like shooting himself in the back of the head twice. Hillary Clinton, there's so many people that have worked with her that have absolute horror stories of having to work with her. And then when she did that, like, press conference interview or whatever it was after she lost the vote against Trump, and she looked like she had just been screaming for fucking 48 hours straight. intentionally separated. It was actually a business rather than a real protective service. And how much harm was caused to a lot of unnecessary separations where more abuse was happening to the orphans. Damn. Yeah, that might do it. That might piss off the right people. I've only ever really heard of cases of CPS like fucking up and giving kids basically to like serial killers. There's a case of a family that was reported to CPS by a doctor because the baby had various bone fractures. They blamed the father for it, and he ended up murdering his wife and killing himself because he thought his life was over. Damn. He went full, what's that called? Family Annihilator? I think that's the majority of Family Annihilators. They like think they're saving their family somehow. Well, a lot of them do at least. Turns out the baby had a rare bone disease and they didn't find out until after the murder-suicide. Damn. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. You know, you definitely gotta have something kind of initially wrong. Or, you know what? Some people just have truly psychotic breaks. And it is possible to just, like every sense of the word, just lose your mind. And maybe that's, or it sounds kind of like that's what happened. He's just kind of given to despair. What happened if he went to jail? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the other angle. I don't know if I read that out loud again. The guy was a cop and he knew what would happen if he went to jail. Yeah. Again though, like taking his wife out, excuse me. That's still pretty fucking nuts. These skulls. I'm gonna do more of them tomorrow when I'm working. I gotta like reset to do the detail on the faces and them properly. They're all gonna look like garbage if I do them now. I agree. Oh yeah. Yeah, he fully snapped after weeks of them threatening to arrest him. Yeah, honestly, it just sounds like he fully snapped. Yeah, the Chris Benoit thing. That I keep seeing like little YouTube documentaries popping up for me on my feed about that. I keep thinking about watching it, but he had like brain damage though. And was he an addict? He was probably juiced. So yeah, he had like massive CTE. Oof. Could they be ended up dying because of the disease? Well, damn. It's tragedy all around that family. Doctor that called CPS made an error in the diagnosis that another doctor didn't find until after the deaths of the family. Oof. Would, if they had identified this error, would it have somehow saved the baby? No, the baby would have died anyway. The mother and father would probably still be like, oh, you mean like the error would have been in identifying where the issue was coming from. That's everything. Right. It could have happened. Yeah. What? Your cousin told you it's no big deal if a baby falls, they bounce? Is your cousin raised by like Looney Tunes? So they went to a doctor and the doctor said that. Yeah, that sounds like a gross misinterpretation of like maybe a joke or I don't know, something. If that was true, if babies bounced, then somebody would have figured out baby basketball by now. back hurts a lot inexplicably. Do you sit funny? Like me, I have horrible posture when I'm sitting in this chair. This chair is not great. I kind of really want to get a new one. Packing, for instance, nothing unusual. Maybe it's, I don't know. There's so many things that can affect a back. And give you weird spasms and aches and pains. My neck has been hurting the last couple days, and I think it's something I did when I was working out, but I don't know for sure because it was one of those that just kind of slowly built up over time. I think your bike is on your back. And in your shoulders. Oh man. Do you find that? Have you ever tried laying down on a flat hard surface, just like the ground or whatever? I find sometimes that helps, depending on what kind of pain it is. That's a long cruise, and if you lean forward and reach your controls, yeah, that would kill your back over time. This is like the most old people conversation I think we've had in a while. I think I'm gonna pretty much end. I made a lot more progress than I thought I was gonna make tonight. I did okay at following. It's really only the peaceful role I didn't really stick to too much. And yeah, I'm gonna change peaceful out for bleak. So, let me turn this off. Clap. Alright, that was it. Oh, fuck. I meant to. I was gonna copy that. Fuck, what'd I do with it?
Background you film on.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. Change. What was I saying? I'm gonna change peaceful out for bleak because I think that's along the same lines and will kind of geared more towards what I make, and it would make groovy. I wouldn't even describe this as bleak. But I think anything I did with that had that role would probably end up looking a little more Bakshinsky. So in the future, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do this every Thursday. I have a few other like random kind of themed ideas that I can do. That would be good for Thursday streams. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. yeah. I'll probably be able to finish this up within a day or two, so I'll get it posted then. Bleak, peaceful, along the same lines. In my mind, if I was in a bleak setting or atmosphere, I would feel kind of at peace. Maybe that's just me, but I think they're like not the same, but similar enough. Yeah, white beard hairs now. Yeah, it's happening. Alright, so Sunday, I'll be back. And playing more Sniper Elite 5. I'll be doing the next level. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't got anything else to say, I don't think. Be doing more Zim next Tuesday on Trad's Day. Everything's on course, sticking to schedule. Nothing new to report. Alright. I did enjoy doing this dice roll thing. I'm definitely going to be doing this more. And like I said, I'll be changing up. I'll probably do a few more creature ones to get more use out of those rolls. Or do them for a while, and then I'll switch it up to doing something that isn't a creature. So, yeah. Alright. That's it. Thanks for hanging out. Till next time. Peace. Where is it?